Kieran Trippier is prepared to quit Newcastle for Bayern Munich after the German champions made an approach to sign the England right back. Newcastle have rejected their initial advance, but the knowledge that Trippier is keen and has had his head turned could sway the deal in the coming days. The Toon stand-in skipper is open to a move to Munich to join his former Tottenham team mates Harry Kane and Dier. But it will take big money to make it happen. The 33-year-old is out of contract in summer 2025. But has been unsettled, and Eddie Howe and sporting director Dan Ashworth now have a huge decision over the talisman. Bayern have no chance of landing Trippier on loan, and Newcastle want a hefty fee which they will reinvest. United will also be offered a loan deal with an obligation to buy in the summer. Sources in Germany say Bayern are hopeful and the deal is cheaper than their chase for Paris Saint-Germain right-back Nordi Mukiel. Newcastle admitted last week they are open to sales after making more than £140 million losses in the last 2 years. Asked if crown jewel players could be sold, Chief Executive Darren Eales said, "It's difficult to say specifically on certain players, but I can say that if we're going to get to where we want to get to, at times it is necessary to trade your players. Any decision we make will always be against the backdrop of the medium to long-term benefit for the club. Whether that is because of the contract length of the player in question, the offer is too good to refuse. You need to reload in certain areas, but all of this could make sense to trade that player. It is counterintuitive and part of the inherent system of PSR that there is an incentive to trade your players if you want to reinvest." Eddie Howe explained recently, "I don't think there's any surprise in that because every football club will have to trade now with financial fair play being such a prominent part of football. So, selling players and trading is part of what every football club is going to have to do and were no different. So whether it's our top players as you quote, that remains to be seen, but selling players and trading will be part of football going forward now, I think." Trippier was Newcastle's first major signing after the club was taken over by Saudi Arabia's public investment fund. He joined from Atletico Madrid for £12 million in January 2022 and has made 81 appearances in all competitions, contributing 3 goals and 18 assists. Bayern Munich manager Thomas Tuchel missed out on Manchester City star Kyle Walker last summer and is now ready to target another top Premier League player to bolster his options. Trippier would be their second signing of the January window after Dier joined from Spurs on an initial 18-month deal. This link privacy notice.